it at halftime with that specific Enos Cantor move, but how many strides do you feel like you've made defensively, just understanding the system?
Obviously, coach has been on me all season about defense and, not taking plays off and, being a low man. And, every game something new that he throws at me. But, I think I just want to credit just me continuing to, just trust their lead, just following their lead and, just watching film with Coach Ham before the games, after the games. He always, texts me, like small little pointers and things like that. All those things have helped me, become a better defender, and I want to credit those guys for that.
Eric Name.
There was a play tonight where you had Dame on the right wing, and then he passed it to a handoff in the middle of the floor, ran all the way across the floor, and you pretty much just trailed him and ended up switching onto him and contesting him over on the left wing. Just how much work do you feel like you have to do when you cover a guy like that? Because he runs all over the place, but there's so much put on the bigs that you guys really have to be there.
He's a head of the snake. He's one of the best scorers in our league, can fill it up on any given night, no matter who's guarding him. I think it's a team effort. I think one of our schemes, you got to treat him like Steph Curry, be up in the pick and roll when you're big. Obviously he can shoot it from anywhere. He has the name logo Lillard for a reason. Can pull it up from deep. He's a great player. When you're playing against great players, you have to, do different things, on the defensive end to try to slow him down. Can't fully stop him, but if you can just slow him down a little bit to, give your team an advantage, I think that's what we did tonight. And I'm happy we got a win. Coming from, a tough road, 2 road losses in a row. I think we needed this one really, really bad, and I'm just happy that we got it.
I'm curious for you. You're shooting a career high from the 3-point line. Just what do these shots feel like? Are these shots easier in this Buck system? Like, do they feel more open? Are they cleaner? Do you know where they're coming more often? Just, kind of what has led to your comfort here in Milwaukee?
I just think the game slowed down for me tremendously over the summertime. I had a long summer to really work on my game. Had 9-10 months to tune up and, just to keep working and trying to progress in myself. And I think the game slowed down a lot for me. I don't rush anything. I know my spots on the court. I'm a confident basketball player, always been that. But I think that the system has allowed me to, get more open shots, more, better opportunities. Don't really have to come in and force anything. You can just let the game flow and let the game come to me. And I think that's what I've done all season.
Steve McGargy.
You talked about needing this one really, really bad. Just the start y'all had the first half tonight compared to the way the last couple games had started. Just what was the difference for y'all? Was it just intensity or what changed other than shots falling?
Just playing with the edge, playing with a grit. I only like talking about, days ago. I like it's the midnight rule, when midnight comes, the game's over, but, I think we kind of have to. And I think we didn't bring an edge, didn't bring a swag to the game on Friday and Saturday. We had 2 stinkers. They made a lot of shots. I think tonight we played with a swag, played with grit, played with fire. And I think that's kind of contagious through the whole team. Everybody, came in. I think they gave their all. And I think today, our team was ready. And, obviously we really, really needed this win really, really bad. We want to drop 3 in a row. Us getting this win tonight was big.
Last one to Jim Ozarski.
Hey, Bobby. You know this, and we've talked to you guys after a lot of wins where the second unit comes in. I think it's almost 44 points a game. You guys score in victories. I think it's less than half in losses. When you're rolling early, yourself, DJ, Augustine, or Bryn, do you kind of have a feeling that it's going to be a good night for you as a team when you guys come off and really get going offensively as a second group?
Don't like to talk about getting the games and us scoring and things like that. Just think it kind of, every game's different, man. Some games we're not going to play that much. Some games we are. Don't like to get into all those battles. You can just look the box scores and things like that at that. But, you know, we don't really try to get into that. We just try to come in, play with some swag, play with some energy, play with some effort. Go out there, just try to bring, you know, some fire to the team. I think our team has done a good job of that with the minutes given to us on the season. That, you know, we go out there, just try to play for each other. You know, play for the Bucks or the name that's on the front of our jerseys, man. And it's been fun playing with guys like DJ and Brand who share the basketball and, you know, they're unselfish and things like that. It's always fun playing with guys like that, you know, also want to win as well. And I've been having a fun time all season long.
Right. Well, you mentioned DJ. You know, he's been shooting it well from distance, but was it? No, I'm sure you root for each other. And this is what was it? Did it feel like for him to kind of get, you know, kind of go off a little bit? 13 points, 6 assists. I mean, he kind of looked like himself, I guess. First time in a while.
I mean, he's been himself all season. You know, guys can say this, say that, but I think, you know, when opportunity presents itself, he always goes out there and shows up, man. You know, obviously he hasn't been around, you know, the league, you know, this long for nothing, man. You know, 13, 12 years in the league. That's a long time. That's a long, healthy career. You know, I hope I can make it that far. I'm year 6, halfway there. So, you know, I hope I can make it that far like he did. And, you know, also he's a great basketball player, high basketball IQ. You know, shares the basketball, shoot the basketball well, but, you know, he just wants to win. Does the things that coach asks him, never complains and things like that. So he's a pro's pro.